This one's for older people, like me. I can't believe I'm as old as older people. Only 60. 60 years old. I guess I feel 60. I don't know. I think I'm 600. Cause I know everybody. I did everything. If lightning hits me, life don't owe me nothing. Life owes me zero. I'll never forget. Marty Doug Grippo even said it to me. I was 18. I was all over the place. I had all pretty girls. I was healthy. I was like a jock that smoked weed with long hair. But I get to hang with the in crowd because I was good. I was an athlete and funny, and all the girls liked me. And the guys got a kick out of me. So I got away with a lot of shit. You know? And but this is we're in Miami. Another smuggler story. We're down there with the guys, and there was somehow people from MGM were sitting at the table with us. Because I remember I'm eating a bowl of soup, and I think it's like squid, all these little things, and like looking at it, you know, like, do you ever see like soup with all the little white things in it, and they're crunchy? So I just assumed it's some kind of roots, you know, them little roots you eat, like they're white, they look like little worms, but they're crunchy, and you eat them in the soup. And she goes, that's $150 for that soup. I'm like, wow, what is it? He goes, this is a bowl of eel. This little eel's looking at me with eyes. It looks like the crunchy things. I thought it tasted fishy, but it was good, and the dark, you know, the light was dark. And I'm with all these people at the table, everybody's smiling, and I know the one actress, I can't think of her name. Oh my God, I'll think of it later on, but she was like pretty cute, and everybody knew her. She was on a couple shows. My mom liked her. I'm sitting at the table, I'm going, I call my mom. I said, Mom, you ain't gonna believe who's at the table with me in Miami. I'm having dinner with all these Spanish people. I don't know what they're saying. But there's a bunch of Americans sat down, and then the actresses all sat down with him. The MGM people were there. I told you whatever it was. I don't know. He worked for somebody. Somebody worked for somebody. But I know I was eating expensive dinner at a nice place in Miami. They had to wait anyway. I did whatever they had to do. I wanted to go fishing and eat. That's what I enjoyed. Watch the money. Watch the money. But I got to meet a lot of interesting people. We're there, and I'm calling Mom, it's her. And she's going, oh, I want to put you on. No, don't put me on. And she's like shy. And I want to say later on. Connie Francis is there. I'm like, wow, Connie Francis. This is about 30 years ago, because she still kind of looked good. She was in this little tight dress. She's a girl that sings, where the boys are, someone waits for me. Where the boy. I got her albums all over my walls. She played at my dad's place, I think. Connie Francis. So she's at the table, and I call my mom. I'm like, I gotta go out to the phone booth and call my mom. Connie Francis is right here at my table, kissing him. She's kissing everybody. She has like a sequin dress on. She looked kind of good. I mean, she's 65, 70. I don't even. She looked good. Like I Dream of Jeannie kind of thing, you know. And the lights were dark, and I had a couple bowls of that soup. So I'm like, I call my mom again. Connie Francis is here. My daddy said, I don't give a shit. God damn it. I'm like, my mom, really? I think, no, don't put me on the phone. And the other one over, the other actresses are all at the table, and we're eating, and we're having fun, and I'm looking at everybody, and I'm like, this is great. Next thing I know, the guy next to me, she's leaning on my butt, which I don't care. She's got her breasts like leaning over me and pushing me. I'm eating my dinner. I'm like, this is kind of cool, because she's kind of cute. I don't mind her as much, you know. And she's leaning over me and talking about me. She's getting a little pushy. And then the guy next to her, she's leaning on him, and he's eating a steak. He's trying to cut. He don't speak no English, this guy. And I see her lean on him like more like, because he cared, like he was quiet. I'm like, all right, I'm not, you know, push him back a little bit. You can lean on me a little bit, but I'm trying to eat. You know, I'm not gonna knock my teeth out while you're fucking leaning on me. But I don't mind the sequin breasts on my back. It's Connie Francis. She looked cute. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm eating, and I see her do it to him, and then like. He went to eat a steak, and she kind of leaned over him real hard, and poof, that steak went in his lip with the fork. And he's like in a three-piece suit. The guy goes, yeah, hey, like he just went back. You know, he didn't even say nothing. And I said, whoa. And he went like, whoa. And she said, don't you touch. Her whole demeanor changed. She looked at us with some kind of fucking cat woman fucking eyes and said, you touched me. Who are you? That she grabs his hand and She bit his hand in front of me, and he's not doing it. She's biting his hand, and his hand's like that. And she's biting. It looks I'm bleeding. I'm seeing her bleeding, and she keeps biting it, and she's screaming, and he's not doing nothing. I had to hit her. I was like, get off! She bit the guy. So she's knocked down. Next thing I know, she out of her pocketbook. I'm not kidding. She opens a giant knife. I'll never forget it because it was the same knife that looked like Kenny Holtz almost got stabbed when I was a little kid. I'll never open this knife and comes at me. The bouncers got her. Whoosh, they got her lifted up and they take her out the door. They seen the whole thing happen like it was unfolding, but they didn't know it was going to get this bad. She heard dead. Carlo Gambino's going to kill you. I don't know if she was even dating Carlo Gambino, and I'm not even sure if he was alive still. But she's screaming, you're dead, the Gambino's gonna kill you, the Carlo Gambino. And I'm like, whoa, I'm not doing it, I'm trying to eat dinner. You bit the guy, he's not doing nothing. I just told my mom you're with me, I love you. And they're carrying out, you're dead, they carried her out. And like, I'm sorry, they bought us all dinner. We're sorry for everything. I ended up at expose somewhere that night. But Connie Francis bit the guy next to me. I didn't really want to hit her. I just, because I was kind of defending myself. It wasn't like a smack that woman. She bit the guy after she pushed my head down a couple times, but she kept doing it like for spite. It was terrible. There was blood shooting out of this guy's hand. I forget what the question was, but I loved her, man. Where the boys are, someone